It takes courage to look at what is right and stand by it, especially as a woman. That woman knew that she was a redeemer. One day, God said to me, Christie, sure you know that any daughter that will be anything in my hand, any daughter that will have value and impact, I don't give such daughters out in marriage for the purpose of romance. I say, how long? No. This is not fair. We are the ones doing your will. How can you extricate romance from our experience? He said, I don't give such daughters out for the purpose of romance. If they get romance, it's a bonus. Away. That's the right reaction. I said, so why do you give them out? He said, I give them out for the purpose of redemption. I started crying. I was scared. Redemption? When you hear the word redemption, the only person that typifies or exemplifies it is Jesus. And he didn't get called Redeemer sleeping on a beautiful Tempur-Pedic mattress. He got the title Redeemer by shedding his blood. God said to me, when I give a man a wife, it's not so that she can change her name and brandish a diamond ring. It's so that she can stand in the office of a redeemer to birth a new lineage. When she was ministering and saying, you are in the, did you say the class or the level of God? How did you put it? The level of God. That's a scary thought, but that's exactly what we are. God is the one who took Adam and began a lineage out of nothing. Then he said to Noah, I'm about to wipe the whole world out, but I will preserve this one lineage. You. And now he comes to you as a woman and he says to you, I trust you. I've put in you capacities that can shift generational curses, shift generational patterns, turn away from the lineage of the father's houses that are tainted by sin and iniquity, and start for me a new lineage. So when she was reading 1 Peter and saying meek and quiet spirit, you cannot hear that instruction if you are noisy and shouting all over the place. You cannot recognize the gravity of that assignment and carry it in trembling and in awe when you are all over the place with useless friends who have no good counsel for you. A woman driven by purpose would decide and determine that she wants to hear God for herself. There was nobody with Jael. You know, Jael and Rahab, they thrill me in the Bible. I don't know who told Rahab about Jehovah. But long before Jehovah showed up on her doorstep, she already stood with him. I don't know who told Jael about Jehovah. But long before Jehovah called her, she was ready. Hear God for yourself. See, I'm tired. Sima, one of the things that bothers my spirit is that I will see a billboard for a conference. There are 10 speakers and not one is a woman. If you see a woman, they'll say ministering in music. Why? Because as far as they are concerned, they don't see the women pressing into God and picking the sounds of heaven and reproducing them on the earth. They don't see the women sitting with God until they pick up revelations that can shift generations. So they relegate us to, and let the women help us with serving the food. When will we ever get out of that ministry?